Hey everybody, how's it going? I've been sick and then I've been on vacation, so I've been out of the loop for a bit. But I'm back. I'm slowly getting into the swing of doing hobby stuff again. So I thought I'd do a Ramble video in the meantime on stuff. Um, Primarily Forgeworld. Yes, Games Workshop announced their new paint set, and if anybody wants me to do a detailed Ramble video on that, on my thoughts on the different style of paints and things of that nature and whatnot, I will. But I'll give you the quick rundown of my opinion. I'm very happy with this. It's a bigger paint range. In my opinion on paint sets or paint ranges is that the bigger the better. So I like to see what they've done with that. I like to see how they broke it down and they introduced texture paints and dry brushing paints and all that. And I like the how to paint sit on miniatures book concept of how it's coming out now with the DVD and the way it's set up. Overall, I am happy with the new paint set coming out, and I haven't even touched any of the paints, obviously. So just an initial assessment, I'm excited about the new paint set. And if anybody wants any more specific on that, let me know in the comments or in the PM, and I'll do a video on it. But what I want to talk about here is Forgeworld, because Forgeworld has made me very happy. Forgeworld has given Terminators some love. Now, prior to this, we didn't really have anything for Terminators aside from shoulder pads for specific chapters and storm shields for Black Templars. And then we got some special characters. We got Commander Cullen of the Red Scorpions, Tyberos of Red Wake, and recently the Minotaurs guy in a character pack with him and the Chaplain. But aside from that, and of course we got some Chaos stuff there as well, but aside from that, there's not much love for the Terminators, really. I mean, the Space Wolves have a torso conversion kit. I think Plague Marines may have something similar. I could be wrong, though. But, for the Space Wolves, the Wolf Guard and Terminator Armor kit, that plastic kit, got a lot of cool detailed parts on it. You can make a really cool looking model that way. You don't need the Forgeworld stuff, although the Forgeworld stuff is very detailed and nice. The new plastic kit looks just as good, too. So, you don't really need it. And see, I can give Space Wolf stuff compliments, even though I don't like them, as long as it's not something silly like Thunderwolves. Anyway, moving on. What you get in this kit is 5 Tartaros, I think is how I pronounced it, pattern Terminator armor guys. You get Stormbolters, Power Fists, you get a Heavy Flamer, you get a Power Sword for your Sergeant, or whatever guy you want him to be, and you get enough parts, it says, to make 4 Chain Fists. What that means exactly, I don't know, because they don't show you how it's broken down in here. But this is the Terminator armor in relation to a Power Armor guy they make, and in relation to standard Terminator armor. The Tartaros pattern is roughly the same size as the Indomitus pattern, which is a standard one we know of. It seems a little, maybe a hair's breadth taller, but this guy is also kind of hunched down forward. And I like the look. Now, looking at it, it pretty much borrows a lot of stuff from Mark IV, which is what it says in his little fluff description there. And you can see that that's evident in the helmet and some parts of the armor joints and everything. But really, I like the look. I do. I think it very much looks Terminator. It won't please everybody. I'm pretty sure there are people right now who don't like the look of it, and that's fine. It has to be expected. But I personally really do like the look a lot. And looking at this guy came out in a character pack. Was announced earlier prior to the Terminator armor kit. This announcement came out first for Advanced Order. And you get the Chaplain guy. This is for the Minotaurs. It looks very cool. And you get this Terminator guy. Now, this Terminator guy, when I was looking at it now, having this kit here, if you look at it, he's pretty much just a very ornate version of Tartaros pattern armor. That's what I'd be willing to bet. As he's not an ornate version of regular Terminator armor, he's an ornate version of Tartaros. So, just something kind of interesting there. You could definitely see if you're a Minotaurs player, having this guy and having a squad of Terminators accompanying him in this pattern will look very cool. So, I am very pleased with this look. It's close to pre-heresiness. You have the Stormbolter and the shoulder pads are kind of there, and the overall armor is kind of there. You have to do some modifications to the Crux Terminatus and the Imperial Eagle and whatnot. But if you wanted to, you could definitely utilize this for a pre-heresy look. It's kind of got the armored gorget here, but it's not. I don't think it was designed with that intention specifically, but it looks very cool. It's a little bit different posing here and there, so you got the guys aren't all static. I'm very happy with how it looks. I don't know how it's broken down. Like, I don't know if the body's one piece or if the head comes out, so you can have them looking a different way. I don't know how the arms are, if they have to fit into a specific body or not. I have no idea. But I do know they look cool. And let's zoom up a little bit. Well, scroll up. So I am very tempted. I think I am going to pre-order a kit. Oop, wrong button. Well, not wrong thing there. Here's the chain fist look. Now, I don't know if that glues on or not. If that's a separate attachment, you could probably magnetize it to your power fist, so you have the option if you wanted it. It's kind of a cool pose here too. I like the pose. And then we have this guy. This guy's got a very cool looking, very beefy, mean looking heavy flamer. I love the heavy flamer. I have a one squad with a guy with it. It's 4 Thunderhammer Storm Shields, and it's a heavy flamer power fist because I can do that being Deathwing. And that squad works very well like that. So I'll definitely probably utilize this guy in a similar squad formation. Now, I would paint these guys up as normal Deathwing, not pre-heresy stuff. I plan to paint up normal Deathwing from now on, so this would definitely go with that. And I think that color would look cool on here. And this is another look. Not the Terminator armor. I like it. I think it's pretty well detailed. I'm pretty much just rambling on now with that. But interesting looking back here. I like it. So I plan to get it. Now, one thing they say, and I'll mention it here myself as well, is that if you look at it, its shoulder pads are not the same as this guy's shoulder pads. So, Forgeworld shoulder pads that they offer will not fit these guys. Does that mean that the arm and the shoulder pads are separate? I don't know. They didn't say. But if they are, I have a feeling we'll see some support for these Terminator pieces. I think we'll probably see eventually maybe some shoulder pads specific for these guys. If not, I definitely think we'll see assault weapon upgrades for the Tartaros pattern Terminator. I wouldn't be surprised if that came out pretty soon, or if that was the first thing to come out whenever it does. I think we'll definitely see some Twin Lightning Claw and Thunderhammer Storm Shield arm options for these guys to come. And we may even see Assault Cannon and a Cyclone Missile Launcher, maybe all in one big pack for these guys. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if we did. In fact, I'm kind of expecting it at this point. I kind of hope so, because with the way Belial is, having the flexible options, I want to be able to field this guy like this and have him magnetized to be Lightning Claws and Thunderhammer Storm Shield, because he just looks really cool. And that'd make a pretty cool looking Belial. Anyways, even though I permanently field him this way. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to talk about the Tartaros pattern armor, which is pretty much, this guy is an ornate version of that. There are no special rules for them. It offers the same protection and everything. In fact, only thing fluff-wise that it offers more maneuverability, or greater maneuverability. Nothing game-related though. It's just something that looks cool, and I think it will definitely accent an army pretty well. I look forward to having it for my post-heresy Deathwing, you know, the bone-colored guys. I look forward to having that for my Dark Angels, and I think I have to, because of my Terminator love. I think I have to pick up a set of these guys. They're just too cool for me personally not to. So yeah, that's just my little ramble on that. Again, like I said, there are probably people watching this right now who don't like the look of this Terminator armor. I happen to. I think it looks pretty cool, so I'm gonna go for it, I think. But I just wanted to bring this to anybody's attention who didn't know about it, who may love Terminators, because they do look pretty cool. And yeah, that's basically it. And if you're a Minotaurs player, you have this character pack out for you, which could be pretty cool to pick up. Pick up this, maybe a squad of these guys, and you have a pretty cool looking centralized part of your force already. And as you can see, his Tartaros shoulder pad is very much Minotaurs sculpted, so maybe we will see something for these guys in the future in terms of upgrades. Anyway, that's it. So until next time, take it easy.